But it's been 4.5 months. I don't have a voice. Everyone took that voice from me. Everyone did. Everyone took that voice. I don't have a voice. This is not going any. No one cares.
Full demon time.
It was a huge day of talk for people who were watching the drama online. There is new information about Mizkif and Emiru's lawsuit, including claims that Mizkif got angry during the event. A lot of people are now keeping a close eye on the new information that is coming out about the case. As usual, the internet is forming strong opinions and acting quickly.
And although she defines it as sexual assault, a reasonable viewer would unquestionably understand that the term is her own description of what happened to her. The viewer is not left to guess as to the nature of the assault based solely on the term sexual assault. Yes. This is what she wrote. This is the fucking person that says I sexually went live with 60,000 viewers and told everyone I sexually assaulted her and made everyone stop talking to me for fucking years. This is the person that did all this stuff, chat.
She didn't backtrack. She even provided a full transcript of the story from her stream and did not retract a single part of it. There are at least 10 factual assertions in it, and MSF has not pleaded falsity as to a single one of them in his complaint. He appears to only want to argue about the label. To be fair, these kinds of accusations are very serious, even in the world of streaming and IT. Things that happen with famous people can get a lot of attention online. Because of this, it's important to be careful when talking about the subject and to focus on the right information. Speculation on the internet tends to get out of hand.
She literally says it was her emotional definition, not the definition of sexual assault. And I have to live with this shit. It's just like, what the did I do? It just sucks, chat. It just sucks. It kills me.
I will not find him guilty of any crime because only the legal system can do that. But a lot of people who use the internet think he handled the situation wrong and may have embarrassed himself. Some people are even doubting the confident demon time attitude he showed online. For now, let's keep an eye on things and see how the story unfolds.
But it's been 4.5 months. I don't have a voice. Everyone took that voice from me. Everyone did. Everyone took that voice. I don't have a voice. This is not going any. No one cares.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true.
Here, with the context of the entire 90-minute live stream, it is clear that Shunk was telling her own emotional truth, explaining how the relationship came to an end and the struggles Shunk endured during the relationship. In any case, many analysts are currently looking into this important legal document. Online artists and debunkers are looking at the details to figure out what the case really says. These talks often lead to heated arguments on the internet. Also, the conversation rarely stops once the internet gets involved.
Stating her emotional truth, not some statement of decisive fact. Gosh. Oof. So is she walking back the essay claims?
Ecstasy was right. Yo. I was right, and I got for it, as fucking always. I was on the fucking money, 1-to-1, directly on it, and I got relentlessly for it.
Bro, the damage is done, dog. Emotional truth, statement of fact.
Well, I won't be insensitive, but the way that the story was said when it happened, I mean, I give it some pushback because I thought, yeah, that's not what that looks like.
No matter how you look at it, the bread always comes first in life. You know that I never thought Mizkif had done anything wrong if you read my earlier coverage of him. Of course, I won't charge him with anything that isn't legal. A lot of people on the internet still think he was a bit of a fool during the drama.
Mizkif, people brigade it. Can I be honest with you? It's bought and brigade all the time, man. When it's about like debunking the Mizkif shit, it gets removed and whatever.
I stood up the dude, chat.
That's a messed up thing to do, man. Ruining his reputation and self-confidence for a petty point. The law needs to protect men from false accusations, too. Miz is not the victim in this situation, no matter how hard you try to spit it. Mizkif is a sociopathic jackoff and an abuser. Yeah, he mistreated Emiru. It's pretty obvious no one feels sorry for him. During these times, social media, especially X, Twitter, can get very crazy. People are sure about what happened, but most of us weren't there to see any of it. Because of this, conversations on the internet can quickly get out of hand. Did Emu lie about allegations against Mizkif? New court document sparks shock as streamer breaks down a live stream. My life. Did Emu really backtrack? According to fans and legal observers, no, she didn't backtrack. While she clarified the label as her emotional definition, she is not backing away from the underlying incident itself. Another added, "Are you illiterate?" She didn't backtrack. He grabbed her without consent when they weren't dating.
After the sexual assault that Emiru claims that happened, we dated afterwards for a few months, and we had sex every single day.
That's why. But no, it's her.
And then I broke up with her. I feel like people don't know that fact. I'm the one that broke up with her, one, and two, we dated afterwards. So bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Some people find it hard to take Mizkif seriously because of the harsh criticism he got for how he handled the first drama. A lot of people thought that the way he dealt with it made things worse. Because of this, he lost a lot of the kindness that people were willing to show him. Also, it's hard to get back public trust once it's gone. Reddit ain't buying it either. Man's getting worse at fake crying each time he does it. He is a serial liar and still bad at it. It's so obvious he belongs on Kick with acting this bad.
I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known. But it's been 4.5 months. I don't have a voice. Everyone took that voice from me. Everyone did.
The internet might have been more understanding of him if he hadn't taken on the whole demon time persona. Instead, a lot of people thought he had accidentally become the punchline of the joke. People who watch things online don't often forget things like that. Also, once the memes start to spread, it's almost impossible to stop them. Some of my Canadian viewers may have noticed that this whole thing is a bit of a mess. There are a lot of ideas, accusations, and responses going around online. It looks like everyone has a different view of what really happened. And as more people join in, the noise gets louder.
Man, f*** you, Mizkif. You straight up mega You might have cracked Emiru, but at least I crack my Genshin Impact baddies every night in my jail cell. That's right. I got conjugal visits, motherfucker.
The community has now responded to the charges, and a lot of people are keeping a close eye on what happens next. Some people think this is just an example of the saying, "You get what you give." Some people say that serious claims should be handled through the right legal channels before they go viral on the internet. This kind of thing shows how quickly drama can get out of hand online. MSK laughs about me almost 2 weeks ago. Excited I lost everything. MSK calls me over fiction and helps people to harass me. MSK now cries about being called a by content creators for months. People trying to say I should feel bad for him. Nah.
You know, well, she didn't really take anything back, she said. It's her emotional feelings on how it happened. So therefore, it's like, dude, what the f***? Like, you guys are willing to bury me to the ground on just absolutely nothing and try to make it seem like I'm some monster. And she's lying about she's lying about these things. She's been lying about all this stuff. And you guys are just like, yep, well, we're just going to keep listening. Sure. We don't know what this really means, though. What? We know what it means.
It's interesting to note that even when someone is completely innocent, people can still be very mean online. A lot of people say they are just tired of Mizkif's problems all the time. Some fans say that his content has changed, and the audience's reaction is starting to show. While I was working on this movie, let's see what commenter Legal Mindset had to say about it.
That Mizkif will focus on Emiru's use of the term SA, which I'm going to stop there and just say very clearly, if she had not used that term, we wouldn't even be here today. This wouldn't be an argument. There would be a full, strong case for that motion to dismiss. But using that terminology is really what got her in that position. So without a doubt, without use of those words, there would be no position for Mizkif to hang his hat on here.
Do you know what irony is? Some people on the internet might not care if Mizkif turns out to be completely innocent because they are already upset by the chaos that is going on around him. Several commentators say that he is slowly losing the support of his own supporters. Some people say that his YouTube channel has less content, which has made people even angrier. Legal Mindset, a commentator, had some things to say while I was making this video.